Good day, Las Vegas, and welcome back to Vegas Vibes, giving a peek at what's grooving and brewing in the music, pageantry, live production, and fascinating scenes in the city that never sleeps. And I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. I would like to thank the hundreds of thousands of loyal viewers of Vegas Vibes and Vegas Live TV, ACTV, WCTV, and BingeNetworks.tv, especially those watching on my favorite devices, Roku, Kodi, Amazon Fire TV, Samsung and LG Smart TVs, the recently added Pizzazz.tv, and of course, in my very own website, VegasVibes.us. Please continue to support my show as well as my Vegas Vibes network by telling your friends to like Vegas Vibes on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I also would like to thank the millions of visitors who came to Vegas this month as we continue to celebrate the Vegas Vibes moment that Las Vegas is fully but cautiously open. We continue to encourage our locals and visitors to be more responsible in dealing with the extension of the pandemic so we can all reap the benefits of a safer and peaceful community. We hope to continue seeing familiar faces when we watch mega concerts and major sports events live and in person, even with our mask on. When Vegas Vibes returns, I will be interviewing the reigning Mrs. Nevada American 2021. Her name is Dr. Leslie Smith. Let's check her out, so don't go away. Welcome back. Las Vegas remains to host the best and the biggest resorts in the globe, and some of the best entertainers in the world live right here in this great city. It's bursting at the seams with creative juices, and those mega live productions can't forever be parked in the shade. So keep coming to Vegas. There's danger everywhere, even in your own closet. So keep coming, but be vigilant and careful all the time, even if you're vaccinated. When you see a particular show or live event you like, book it without delay as tickets will come and go super fast. You snooze, you lose, so be on the lookout always. In a few moments, I will be joined by a beauty queen, chiropractic doctor, and a community leader rolled into one. Dr. Leslie Smith became Mrs. Summerlin 2021, which qualified her to join the Mrs. Nevada American 2021, which she has won. She will be competing in another major pageant very soon, so let's find out more about it and more about her. My interview with Leslie coming up next, so freeze that remote until Vegas Vibes returns. Welcome back to Vegas Vibes. On Vegas Vibes, we feature amazingly talented people from many walks of life who contribute to making our world a better place by getting involved with their communities and the many other incredible things that they do. And on that note, here with us today, we have an intelligent, ambitious woman. Dr. Leslie Smith is an owner and practices at Active Body Chiropractic with her husband, Dr. Kate Smith. She's also involved with various outreach programs to help and provide for countless children with Cure for the Kids, Superheroes for Sally, toy drives, and more. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Leslie Smith, the reigning Mrs. Nevada American 2021.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure having you. You're very gorgeous.
Thank you.
A beauty queen, and thank you so much. And a chiropractic physician by profession.
Yes, I've been practicing for 15 years.
And please tell me, what is something you knew you've always been meant to be?
Meant to be. I want to kind of blaze my own trail and show people that they can do whatever they want. I don't mind jumping out of my comfort zone. It is scary, but it is completely worth it. So I want to help people do that, push boundaries.
So being a beauty queen,
it's new.
It's new. It's new for you. Please tell us. How did you get involved?
Yes. So I was nominated by my immigration lawyer. I'm originally from Canada. I grew up there till I was 20, and then I moved to Ireland for a couple months, and then I moved to the States to start my chiropractic program. Didn't know I would meet my husband and stay here. So my immigration lawyer nominated me, and I again said, why not? It sounds scary and fun and everything wrapped into one. I thought it would be some fun glam and pictures, and it's so much more. I mean, you sit and talk with your coach about all the different questions that happen, and you really learn about yourself, and that's kind of fun. And then helping children, I've been doing that for about 6 years in our community. So that's something I'm just showing people what I'm doing now, and it's been really rewarding to continue and get more people involved.
Yes, you have discovered that humanitarian in you.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
You become a philanthropist, and you have helped various organizations, and your platform is
Each Child Our Future. So basically I want to help the next generation with healthiness, happiness, safety, and success. And that can be anything from being with Buddy the Ball and getting them out on a tennis court, getting them active. Or it can be with putting it out there on my social media that in Henderson there was a luring of little boys on the internet, and they were taken down. 15 of them were arrested about a month ago. So those are a little more serious things, but it can be anything. It can be just making a little donation for foster kids. A lot of those kids leave their homes and don't have a lot, so it's nice to kind of bring things. New socks and underwear are always something that they need down at Peggy's attic, so we like to do that.
So what cause advocacy that you're very passionate about? Like what this one thing that you really want to pursue and be known for helping out?
The next generation. I really want them to know that they have support. I mean, with COVID, a lot of kids were taken out of their social norms and they didn't get to see their friends. So I really want to just push forward and make sure that this next generation can do better and stronger and bigger and faster than we did, right? We want all the next generations to do better, but they need that support. I think a lot of them are missing that right now.
Having said all that, what do you think is your mission in life?
It's my family is basically my mission, to continue and help them grow, and the future is what this country needs, is the next generation. We need to show them so they don't keep on making the same mistakes.
Having said that, you have two beautiful children.
Thank you.
One is 9,
Yes,
one is
yes.
7. And how would you plan on teaching your children philanthropy?
Sure. So I bring them as many times as I can. If it is a canned food drive, they're allowed to go with projects. But if I think you have to be 12 to actually give out food, things like that. Every time I do a toy drive or a bike drive, the KLUC bike drive's coming up. Anytime I do that, I want them helping pick out things. I want to help them to show, to give back. And every time, I want to give them as much as they can, but I want them to see that a lot of people don't have everything, so they need to help to give back.
You were born and raised in Canada.
Yes.
And you came here when you were 20.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's amazing. And let's talk about your educational achievements.
Sure. I went to University of Toronto into a very small program, a kinesiology program, and I played tennis at the same time for the university. My first year I went undefeated, which was nice, and I also raced downhill skiing. And so those were really important to me, being active and healthy, which is why it's part of my platform. But also the education is very important. I loved science since I was a kid. My mom was a physiotherapist, and I loved seeing her. I always knew what the radius and ulna and all the nerves were when I was really little because my mom was talking with us. And then I watched my dad. He had his own business. He was a real estate broker, and I watched him, and he helped me. He would ask me to count numbers. I don't know if they were real or not, but he always had me doing something in there. So from there, I did the kinesiology program and knew I wanted to do chiropractic. I like medical, I like helping people, but I want to be able to give back. I'm not against surgeries and medications, but I want them as a last resort. So from there, I went to chiropractic school and was the youngest ever accepted into that program and graduate. So I got out real quick and started working, and I've never stopped.
That's amazing. So you came from a family of in the medical field. Who are you in the medical
field? My mom
field?
was,
Your
yes.
mom
And then
was.
my dad was the business side. So now that my husband and I are in business together, I take more of the business side and treat patients part-time, and then he does full-time patients. And so that works for us, and I'm glad I had a little bit of business from my dad.
Was that something that you planned, that you wanted to marry someone in the same field, or it just happened?
It definitely happened. It is actually kind of a funny story. We met in Anatomy 101, and we were paired up by our last names alphabetically, R and S in the alphabet. And it was not a love at first sight thing at all, but we were study buddies. We ate similarly, we went to the gym, we enjoyed the same things, so we hung out for about a year and a half, and then we might as well go on to first date. So we went on our first date, and we've been, enjoying
Together?
the gym and yes, all different things since. And we now play on a hockey team together as well. So
And you built together your own practice.
we did, yes. It's been the Active Body Chiropractic. We've been there for 13 years.
Well,
And
congratulations.
it's funny, it's kind of that area over by IKEA, but I kind of joke we were there first because it was all dirt when we were there.
Yes, right? You just started developing that place.
Yeah.
What are your greatest motivators? Your values, what's truly important to you? What are you completely driven by?
Sure. I think I answered this a lot, but it really is me as family. And knowing what I know now about being shut off from a lot of my family back in Canada, I want everybody to spend as much time as they can with their friends and family because we don't always know when the next time is. I think that is a huge motivator for me, is being around the people that are there for me, that really support me, that love me. I will do the same for them. And so I really want to just give back to all those people and be happy moving forward.
Wonderful. What important decision have you made in your career or in your life that you're very proud of, or probably has made your family very proud of you?
I think just saying yes. My son started playing hockey because I came from 3 girls. My dad played hockey and then he had 3 daughters and it wasn't a thing back then. So we skated on ponds as kids. But then my son wanted to play hockey and it looked like a lot of fun. So my husband and I started skating just to try, and now we play in leagues together. I am taking a session or 2 off now to compete for Mrs. American, but I think that the biggest thing is just saying yes to opportunities and options that come up. And so if I wouldn't have said yes to hockey or the pageant, I would have missed out on a lot of experiences and learning about myself.
What do you think is your biggest accomplishment?
I think it's the family, my kids. I will be married 15 years in October, and I'm really proud of that. Actually, October is my 40th birthday, my son's 10th, he's the oldest, and our 15th wedding anniversary. So that in there is what I'm proud of.
Yes, of course, your family is
Yes.
the main thing that can complete
Yes.
you. Without them, life
That's
would
what
be
you were saying about your son,
meaningless.
too.
Yes,
Yes, yeah.
absolutely. I bet the road to success isn't always smooth. What are the hiccups
Yes.
or things that you had to overcome
Yes.
to get to where you are now?
Yes, one of the biggest things, and I don't regret it. It brought me to where I am now. I had boards for chiropractic boards, and there's 6 parts. There's 2 hours, and you take it in 2 days. And I actually failed spinal anatomy, and that's where the nerves come in and out of the cranial bones, and I failed it. And so I had to go back and work really hard and pass it because I was not coming all the way through school and not finishing. So that was something that was not easy, but I continued and put my nose down and finished it.
What's the largest impact you would want to have on this world?
On the world, I think that is inspiring other people to either jump outside of their comfort zone and try new things, or getting new people involved in charities that hadn't been before. Even if it's donating the old clothes, it's just something little. There's a lot of food donations and food drives. A lot of people right now in our community don't have the means for that. They lost jobs or something happened. So I really just want to inspire other people to see my story and know that they can do it too.
Yes. How would you like to be remembered this lifetime? Your story. How would you like the legacy that you want to leave for your kids?
That I am a very empathetic person. I usually am the first person that someone calls with bad news, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind being there and being the shoulder to cry on, but right after we're done crying, then we need to talk about how we're going to fix it. And I also am a mama bear, so I may be nice and kind, but don't mess with me, or my children. That's kind of the thing, that we have to stand up for ourselves so that we can help others.
I felt the emotion there.
I saw it. Good. That's what I want.
Well, I can really tell you're a very kind-hearted person.
Thank you.
And you're perfect for your crown.
Thank
Because
you.
I believe for someone who has won a beauty title, you really need to be compassionate. And empathetic to others.
Yes, that was one of my questions. They asked about beauty.
Oh, yes. So
Yes.
what's beauty queen? I mean, what's the true meaning of beauty for
Yes,
you?
yeah. My biggest thing is, yes, the glitz and glam is fun. Of course, we like to see the photos and the pictures of us done up. But the biggest thing is, can you represent for all different types of people? This world is very divided right now, and that's a little too crazy what's going on. But what we need to do is come back and just support each other as humans, as people, as mothers, as business. That's what we need to do, is just support each other in whatever we want to do, but do it positive.
Well said. Why is it important for you to win the next competition, Mrs. American?
I think that I want, again, to show people that they can do anything. This was my first pageant, and going through the process, I had 3 months to prepare. And getting the gowns and all that stuff is one, but really learning about yourself and talking to your coach and going through all the different answers and getting to be out in the community is really what I wanted to do. So moving forward, I get to compete on a new level, and this is the best of the best in the American category from all the different states. So there is a 6 days of events that we get to do with those 50 women and get to enjoy and meet and see what they're doing and see how we can all help each other.
Since you have won the coveted title of
Yes.
Mrs. Nevada America 2021, what have you discovered about yourself that you never knew existed?
Yes, I think just before the show happened, I really changed my mindset and was like, wow, I really want to do this. And I had people reach out to me that were like, go, you can do it, because they've followed me Facebook or Instagram for years and never, I knew them from when a long time ago, but this was never a thing I did. And this love and support I had from that was really, it shouldn't have been a surprise, but it was very exciting to see that I had shown other people that they can do this too.
What is something that you would like to accomplish during or by the end of your reign as Mrs. Nevada American, before you go on to the next level?
Yes, so this competition is in November, but we sign on for a year to be the Mrs. American or Mrs. America or Miss for America Strong. There's 3 titles from our
organization.
System. Yes, organization. And so my daughter is actually going to enter the Little Miss coming up in the same organization, so I'm very excited. But I think that for the next year, until we crown the successors, we just want to get out into the community. The 3 title holders are actually doing Paint It Forward for Victoria's Voice. And it is going to be a charity event October 17th, where it is going to be at Pinot's Palette, and we just want to bring out people, show them that we can help give back. Victoria's Voice is the national platform, and that's all about helping children make better choices when it comes to substances. And that is something that we're really excited to do together. I nominated the Mrs. America, and her and I are really good friends, so it'll be nice to continue with Kelly the Miss and move forward and show everybody that we can really help our community.
Of course, failures is part of
Sure.
For whatever you do.
Yes.
But for you, what's your definition of success?
Success that's a big question, right? There's so many different ways you can go at it. I think that the biggest thing is making little goals, and then we really feel when we do accomplish them that that's successful. I feel very comfortable where I am and happy that I'll be coming up on 15 years of marriage. I think that it's not easy. Success isn't easy. There's many failures, I explained earlier. There's many downfalls and things that happen, but if you can continue on that path, no, you get no, and then you get a yes, that's success. You just need to move forward.
What are your specific goals? Like you mentioned specific goals, having goals in your life, but what's your specific goal right now that you want to achieve? Something outside the beauty pageant circuit.
Sure. Something I'm trying to do right now, I'm reaching out to all different areas of Nevada, and I grew up playing sports, and I think that helped me stay healthy and happy. And so I love working with Buddy the Ball, which is all about getting kids active with tennis and setting little goals so that they can feel successful. I would love to start an organization where we maybe sponsor some children that can't afford the registration for soccer or that can't afford the gear for hockey. And so I would love to put together something like that. So maybe they can write me a little like one-page essay about why they want it. But I really think that that would be good so that they can get out there and be active as well.
Yes, you were also Mrs. Fitness.
Yes, I was, yes.
And do you have a blog that you...
So I don't have a vlog, but I do post stories on my Facebook and Instagram. I think my husband was more excited about the Mrs. Fitness because we're very, very happy with what we do in our lives and eat pretty clean. I mean, it's an 80-20, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone enjoys the sweets and the salts, but for the most part, we're very healthy and clean. But for me, I'm also a chiropractor, so I like to post different videos showing correct form or different stretches or functional versus static exercises. That's something I like to do.
If there's anything that you would like to suggest to anyone aspiring beauty queens out there, what would it be?
So go with your gut. I couldn't think of anything else during, like, when it comes to dresses, when it comes to jewelries, what you want to wear. Your coaches will tell you all different things, but you have to feel comfortable and when you get up on stage, right? So you really need to make sure that you feel comfortable in that. And I think that if you feel comfortable in what you're wearing or how you're presenting yourself, it'll come across to the judges or anybody else watching.
Please invite everyone. Where can people find you?
Sure. You can follow me on Instagram. My personal is Dr. Leslie Ann with an E. So Dr. Leslie Ann, or for this year, Mrs. Nevada American. And on Facebook, it is Leslie Smith.
Dr. Leslie Smith, it's such a pleasure having you in
Thank
VegasVibes,
you.
and I wish you all the best on your competition coming up.
Thank you so
this
much.
November,
Thank you.
and best of luck.
I'm excited.
Well,
Thanks.
take care and God bless.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And keep inspiring us with your story.
Yes.
Catch us again next week as we feature another amazing personality here on Vegas Vibes.
For thousands of years, our ancestors have treated diseases and sicknesses by natural means, using plant and earth materials like herbs and trees. In just 100 years, mankind has developed amazing scientific advancements that allow us to enjoy a better life. However, without proper balance, a poor diet, and lack of exercise, our health can deteriorate. Inflammation in the body becomes our worst enemy when it comes to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So how do we prevent our health from declining? Natural medicine. A trusted name in the field of natural medicine is Herbax. For over 20 years, Herbax has been producing and distributing natural supplements. Herbax has developed unique patented formulas, duly FDA registered, that achieve optimal health results and help our body regenerate back to its normal functions. We invite you to look at Herbax to adopt new, healthier habits and live a natural lifestyle. Go to herbaxusa.com now.
watching this Vegas Vibes episode as much as I did. Promise to join me again next week on the same fabulous Vegas Vibes channel. And to all our global viewers out there, let me remind you that Las Vegas is not just about the world-renowned strip or the famous Fremont Street experience in the vibrant downtown district. It has real people, a lot of them musicians, live entertainers, and those involved in the world of pageantry. And to the people here in the Valley who work hard each day to make Las Vegas a global brand. I would like to feature you and your cool story right here in Vegas Vibes, either in the studio or online via Zoom. If you believe that's you, please email me now at vegasvibes1@gmail.com. Before I go, I would like to thank my wardrobe sponsor, Anne Fontaine, located at the Forum Shops of Caesars Palace. Anne Fontaine is now open for business as well. You may call Miss Anna Billings at 702-733-6205 to make an appointment. And now for my favorite segment, the Vegas Vibes Closet. Yes, it features an intricate selection of health and beauty products which I personally use. And this week I have for you Benefit Cosmetics Brow Styler. Triple your styling power. Benefit's Brow Styler 2-in-1 Wax Pencil and Powder Duo is all you need to create 3 essential eyebrow looks. The waterproof 18-hour Wear Wax Pencil effortlessly sculpts and shapes brows. The loose-filling powder's precise angled felt tip allows for mess-free application while building easily for a soft and natural look. Included signature tips and tricks teach you to create any brow look you want, from soft and full to bold and defined. I love Brow Styler by Benefit Cosmetics. It's literally the best brow product I have ever used. Easy to apply, stay in place, and gives great natural looking coverage. A product of great beauty that gives you a sense of self-confidence. Check it out, ladies! If you wish to purchase it without delay, search for Vegas Vibes Closet. Follow Vegas Vibes on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, or check out vegasvibes.us for updates and announcements. Once again, I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. Thank you for watching! Mwah!